Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Folks at home, we are here with the most overrated modern day Resident Evil title, and it's so sad because the fake Resident Evil fans have infested this once beautiful franchise, and as such the fake Resident Evil fans have overtaken the greatness of this franchise, and now as such the franchise resides at the bottom of the ocean floor next to the Titanic, and it is so incredibly sad. And it is November 1st, one day removed from Halloween, and we thought we would extend it a tad bit further here by playing this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2, and this is, for me, going to be a torture stream. It is just a travesty what clueless Capcom threw together here. And so many of the fake Resident Evil fans excuse this. You see this a lot on V. They excuse this game and they try and defend it. It's like, are you a real, true Resident Evil fan? Because if you are, I don't know how you can come away from this and say, I was satisfied. As a true, purist Resident Evil fan, how can you come away from this experience and say, I was satisfied? Because as someone who adores the first 3 games, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, I can't come away from this experience and say, I was blown away. And so many of these fake, again, Resident Evil fans have infested this franchise. They jumped off of the bus in Fortnite, and somehow, some way, they landed in Raccoon City. And it is disgusting to see where this franchise is now at. And again, it resides at the bottom of the ocean floor. And the quality level has significantly dropped off. You look at Resident Evil Village, and it's quite clear that the lazy millennial devs over at clueless Capcom had no idea where to take that.
Mr. Ilwell donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Have you played Reverse yet? It's out, it's over.
No. Resident Evil Village is worse than this. And this is already bad enough, because what Capcom has done, Mr. Illwill, hell yeah, bro, we appreciate that. What Capcom has done here, bro, is they flipped the switch, but they didn't do so in a way that made sense. And it sucks. It is so sad. Resident Evil Village is literally nothing but shit on the bottom of my shoe. And they turned Village into this wannabe Call of Duty game. You literally, at the end of Village, you literally throw the night vision goggles on as Chris Redfield with the AR-15, and it turns into this Call of Duty fucking game. And then not only that, but at the end of Resident Evil Village, which again is worse than this, at the end of Resident Evil Village, you literally get into a Metal Gear and fight another Metal Gear. It is the worst thing that I've ever played, and if you want to talk about a true torture stream, that would be it. I hate Resident Evil Village. I have nothing to like about that game. 7 was a lot better because at least 7 built the foundation. And where Capcom took that foundation, the house that they plopped on top of that foundation that 7 ignited, is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And you have people defending Village. You have people defending this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2 here. You have people defending this all-new edition of Resident Evil 3. You have people defending these new, modern-day Resident Evil titles. And they are garbage all across the board, okay? We need these fake Resident Evil fans to come in here and convince World Class what I am missing from this experience, because I'd love to be convinced otherwise. I know this game is old, I know it's irrelevant, and I know this franchise is dead, but at the end of the day, that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you damn well know that World Class is right. I spent 2 years covering this franchise exclusively on this channel. 2 years, okay? And it is just unbelievable where they have taken this franchise. It is truly a sight to see what Resident Evil has become here in 2021, 2022, and beyond. It is just, I mean, I can't fathom it. And now what Capcom is doing, because they're so lost, they have no ideas, they are going to Resident Evil 4. They're rebooting that, they're remaking that, they're reimagining that, coming out next year. We all know that, right? And that's all they have. They have the memories of a once great franchise. They have the memories of a once great franchise. And that's it. That's it. So in 15, 20 years from now, when people talk about Resident Evil, are they going to be talking about these new modern-day Resident Evil titles like Village? No, they're not. They're going to be talking about the classics still, because the classics still hold up. It's a testament to how Capcom knew, at least back then, somewhat what they were doing. And modern-day Capcom sucks. Modern-day Capcom sucks. I don't know how to tell you this, guys, any further, any clearer. Modern-day Capcom sucks. You're more than welcome to disagree, okay? There's people that disagree with the moon landing. Okay, we went to the moon in 1968, 1969, somewhere around there. We went to the moon, but you have people out there that still, for some strange reason, don't believe that, okay? The fact of the matter is that Resident Evil is dead. Resident Evil is dead. Netflix canned the show. The franchise has very few people playing. And look at the numbers for this stream. It's not because my channel is dead, although it might very well be, but it's more so because we're playing a dead franchise, okay? We're playing a game that is nothing but a hollow husk at this point. And if we were to pop in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, we'd probably have maybe 200 people in here. But when you start popping on these games that no one cares about, no one plays, and this just proves my point, this is the result. Capcom has fumbled that football. And now, as we're one day removed from Halloween, it is time to dissect this crap, okay? So I need you guys to show your support by liking, sharing if you can, because the more Resident Evil fans that we have in here, okay? The more Resident Evil fans that we have in here, the more fun this shit's gonna get, okay? And I know they're out there, and they're hard to kind of like convince to get them to come over here. But again, I'd love to hear from their perspective on how they think that this is the best thing since sliced bread, because we're gonna play through this a little bit until I get bored, which is probably gonna be very quickly. But we're gonna play through this. I'm gonna try and go through this in a way that makes sense. And I'm going to show you what's wrong with this game. And we've never done this before, okay? Very seldom do we do this. So we're hoping that you enjoy, and we're hoping that you are ready. So make sure you hit the like button. And if you can, share this stream out. Okay, we have to get the Resident Evil fans in here, because, again, it's going to be much more interesting. It's going to be much more fun if we can make that happen here tonight. I don't think it's going to happen, but never say never. And again, a huge shout out to Mr. Illwill coming through supporting the show. That shows me that you guys want to see more, okay? And of course, if you have the means to go above and beyond, there are options for that. You can do Super Chat, Super Sticker, Member Up for only $1 a month and get access to cool perks for this Kino Comfy Live Extravaganza. So with that said, folks, let's go ahead and jump into it. You know what? Before we do that, we got some Halloween candy here. Okay. You see what's happening is that all of the stores are marking the candy down, and I had to go in there and I had to get some candy. So we have some candy here, and I am super excited about it because we have not done this taste test here on this show with this particular candy, and this is going to be so fascinating. We have Milky Way, okay? Who in this chat, this dead chat, likes Milky Way? Look at this right here. An entire bag of Milky Way. This is going to be amazing. It really just doesn't get much better than that. So before we get started, let's go ahead and crack this open, folks at home. And let's see how the cookie crumbles. We're going to taste test the Milky Way chocolate bar. This is going to be so much more interesting than playing the game. The Milky Way chocolate bar. This is fantastic. The Milky Way chocolate bar. You, of course, can't see it. The technology is being very crazy. We're going to taste test the Milky Way chocolate bar. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be fascinating. Fun size Milky Way chocolate bar. Wow. That is incredible.
Levi donated $2 through Super Chat. Cherries, bomb. Solo donated $25 through Super Chat.
Levi coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Han Solo coming through. We got 3 people that have stepped up here today. Han Solo being one of them. Levi being one of them. And Mr. Ill Will. You know, it was so good I gotta have another.
JC donated $4.09.
That's what we're talking about. JC coming through with that briefcase.
All fake fans need to go play Re 1 to 3 and code Veronica and actually be fun. Then you can call yourself a real fan.
Exactly. I'm a true purist, okay? I know what's best for Resident Evil. And they don't want to listen because I don't like Brad Pitt. So sad. JC coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. If you are just tuning in, you haven't missed much, okay? Believe me. We're waiting for people to file in, find their seats before we start that projector, okay? I am eating a Milky Way candy bar. Oh. Gotta make sure the sugar rinses off the teeth. Don't want any cavities. I've rinsed the sugar off with the water because we don't want any cavities. Alrighty, folks at home. I believe the time is now. This is not going to be easy for me, okay? This is one of those torture streams where we got to sit there and play through this crap software. But we will try our best to move the wheels in a way that makes sense. So with that said, we're going to jump over, and hopefully we don't have any technical problems, okay? Hopefully the audio mix is fantastic. And we are jumping into the world of survival horror, the most overrated Resident Evil game in the modern day era, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Let's get it. Start game. We are going to be starting a brand new experience here. We're going to be starting a brand new experience here, folks. New game. Okay, I'm going to ask the chat, who should we begin as? Leon S. Kennedy, Claire Redfield. Okay? These are the options. Leon S. Kennedy, Claire Redfield. You want to see the booty bounce? Or do you want to see this rookie cop that looks like Justin Bieber say, "What the?" Claire Redfield or Leon S. Kennedy. I'm going to peek at this chat over here, and I'm hoping to see some answers. People are saying Leon. You know what? We're going to have to do a poll. We're going to have to do a poll. Okay. We're going to have to do a poll here. Okay, this is going to settle it once and for all. Ask. Okay, we just have issued the poll. Vote now. And we will pick what you guys pick. And so far, Claire is winning. Claire is seemingly winning here. It is a neck and neck battle here. We have 51 votes, okay? 51 votes. Again, if you're just tuning in, folks, we are going to jump into the world of survival horror according to these fake Resident Evil fans, and we're going to dissect this. But before we do that, we have to choose who we're going to play as. And it looks like they want to see that big booty. So it looks like we're going with Claire. Give it a few more seconds here. And it looks like they want to see Claire. They want to see the tits and ass. And we are going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. We are going to end the poll now. The poll has ended, and it looks like we are playing as Claire Redfield. So let's select Claire Redfield, and we need the disabled option on because, well, it was a rough time in high school, and we have started our journey here in this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. But we're not watching this because we've already seen that. We don't need to see that. And here we are, Claire Redfield, okay? Claire Redfield. So, again, we are dissecting this. And already off the bat, oh hell no. Why are we lagging? Why is this happening right now? Okay. Are we already having technical problems? This is fascinating. First of all, this looks like something you would see in Unity. A never-ending rather, road. A gas station in the middle of nowhere. I mean, what are we doing? And more importantly, where is this light coming from? Where is this light coming from? I mean, this game has like one of the best scores of a PS4 game of all time. I'm expecting some high quality stuff, and this game doesn't deliver. When you have the lazy millennial devs over at Clueless Capcom continually fumble that football, I don't understand how you could praise this slop. I truly don't. I don't understand how you can come away and say, this is a fantastic experience. I mean, if you're a zoomer, sure. But if you're an old school true purist that appreciates the old Resident Evil games for what they were, and you look at this and you say, holy shit, this is incredible, this is immaculate, this is fantastic, you might very well be a fake Resident Evil fan. I'm going to come to that conclusion. You might very well be a fake Resident Evil fan. And I know what they're going to say. They're going to sit there and they're going to say, oh, Michael's nitpicking. Michael's nitpicking. Okay, what does everyone else do? You know? Everyone else is allowed to like hone in on these small fucking details that at the end of the day don't fucking matter. But when a world class comes over here and tries to like show you things that are off, you guys get mad, and you know, it's just not what you want to see. I'll never understand it, but it is what it is. Raccoon City, okay, where's this light coming from? It literally doesn't exist, okay? Now, I get that, you know, that's super nitpicky. But, you know, at the end of the day, folks, this game looks like shit, okay? I mean, it doesn't look like shit, but one of the things that's off with this game is the color palette. It is so gray and washed out looking, it's not even funny. And let's just go this way until it forces us to turn back. Yeah, middle of nowhere. I mean, it's the middle of nowhere because the devs had probably a small budget. And not only that, but they're lazy. Okay, so what they did was they designed this little gas station in the middle of nowhere because that's a quick asset flip, you know? And that's why so many of these open world games are in the desert now, because you have to do very little. Look at Elden Ring, you know? They threw that slop out within just a couple of years. They threw out Elden Ring, and everyone's like 10 out of 10. And it's like, guys, if I were in the office, I'd say, honey bunny, we're going to need you to scrap that, and we're going to need you to redesign the entire game, okay? I'm looking for something that's quality. I'm looking for something that's worthwhile. And this scene right here, okay, this scene right here screams laziness. Anyone can do this. Anyone can put this together within less than a day. And you guys are like, well, Michael, oh my God, you can't be serious right now. It's like, I can be serious right now, but are you going to listen? Is it going to go in this ear and out the other? You can't come away from this experience and say that this is a masterpiece. You can't leave a 5-star review on Steam and say that this is the best thing since sliced bread, when ultimately this game destroyed Resident Evil. If you think that this is catering and pandering to the true Resident Evil fans, then you're not a true Resident Evil fan. You're not a Resident Evil purist, and you quite clearly came from Fortnite, and somehow, someway you jumped off of the bus, you landed in Raccoon City, and now you think you have a say on what this franchise should be, where this franchise should go. But, you know, the thing is, you don't have a say, okay? I'm sick and tired of people defending this slop. Look, you can like what you like, and I'm not going to shit on it, okay? But at the end of the day, I kind of am. Because if you want to sit there and say that you're a real Resident Evil fan, and you come away from this experience and say, holy fuck, I was blown away, I can't take you seriously. I can't take you seriously. Okay, this game has glaring problems, and we're going to just ignore them. We're just going to ignore them because, you know what? It's got great graphics. Claire looks hot, you know? It's sad. It really is so sad. And that's why this franchise now resides at the bottom of the ocean floor right next to the Titanic. You guys need to wake up and realize that Resident Evil will not be around in the next 5 to 10 years. Not at this rate. Netflix already canceled the show. Netflix already canceled the show. And look at what they did. They couldn't utilize this property. They had to basically make their own fucking story and just slap Resident Evil on the title so people would watch. And you know what? That's Capcom's fault. These stories are so fucking convoluted. You got Chris Redfield doing this, that, and the third. You got Barry Burton. Is he alive? Is he dead? And you got Wesker going, huh, is that Chris's blood? You know, just stupid shit that makes no fucking sense. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen, sooner rather than later, is that they're going to have to revamp this franchise. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and I mean truly go back to the drawing board, especially after Village. And who the fuck knows what they're going to do with Resident Evil 9. Probably some cannibal shit in the fucking caves, some magical mystical powers like your Harry Potter, Harry fucking Houdini. I mean, you guys want to defend this crap on 4chan and V, and you want to sit there and you want to go, oh. You want to meme about the mommy milkers. You want to fucking install these mods where you make Claire naked. I mean, it's so fucking sad. It's a fucking simfest. That's why you gotta turn gay. Because you want to suck cock, you can get cock. You want to get pussy, you gotta play 40 million fucking games. Alright, we're entering the gas station here, and this is supposed to be a spooky scene here. Okay, this is supposed to be a very spooky scene. And, you know, it's serviceable, it does what it needs to do. But let's just go ahead and go in here. And we're not watching that. I've already seen that a million times. Okay, we're here in the gas station, and at first I'm like, you know what, this is really fucking cool. But it's not. It's really not cool. Let's exit and see. Oh, well, we can actually exit.
Check it out.
Jeffrey Dahmer donated $2 through Super.
There's no way. It's the way to be. Jeffrey Dahmer coming through, hell yeah, but we appreciate that. Jeffrey Dahmer's out there at that chocolate factory working hard for his money. And if you want to ever come over, Jeffrey, and take some pictures, I'm down. Gosh, this shit is so... It's just so basic. It's like so basic that it feels like a student project. You know, it's like they never thought it through. They never thought that people are actually going to play this. It's like, what if the player just waits here? Maybe add some additional dialogue. You know? Jeez. I'm serious. It's just like, these are modern day games, you know? They're not from 1980. We've evolved past the Pong formula. But seemingly we haven't. Oh wow, look at this. And this headshot stuff is so terrible. Like, it should be, if you shoot the zombie in the head, it's dead. Okay, let's repeat that. If you shoot the zombie in the head, it's dead. Now, in this game, they do that adaptive difficulty shit, and I'm sure some fucking nerd figured out, like, the precise, like, hitboxes and all that dumb bullshit at this point. It's an old fucking game. Came out, like, 4 years ago. But when you shoot the zombie in the head, it should be dead. Shouldn't be taking no 7 shots, okay? That's dumb bullshit. I don't care what excuse Capcom has, like, well, we wanted to make it less frustrating for the player. It's like, bitch, this is a survival horror experience, okay? And by default, we should be engaging with that, okay? And what they've done is they said adaptive difficulty, adaptive difficulty, adaptive difficulty, and now as such you have a game that's so fucking inconsistent with how the zombie dies, and it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. But what we will say positively here, okay, and I need you guys to start listening. What we will say positively about this experience, okay, is that the way the zombies look, pretty fantastic, okay? I like the look of the zombies. And another thing that this game does get right, okay, is the zombie deformation, the gore, okay? Those are the two things that I think this game did pretty well, okay? But outside of those two things, there's little here that's actually redeemable. And you know, I am just sick and tired of hearing people defend this crap. Because here's the thing, they want to look at this Resident Evil 3 remake that came out, what, 2 years after this, a year after this? They look at the Resident Evil 3 remake and they say, well, Capcom fumbled the football, they cut this content out, they did this, they did that. And no one looks at the problems that this game has because it has a 96 on fucking Metacritic, you know? It's like, let's talk about the cut content in this, you know? What happened to the spiders, crows, moss, you know? I mean, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg. But let's ignore all that because, well, the game looks great. You know, it fulfills our Resident Evil fantasy. Whatever the fuck that means. You know, it's just, it's so ridiculous and it's so sad. I can't believe people defend this, but I'll tell you what. These stock images here. Wow. You know. Unbelievable. You know what? Maybe I'm going to change my mind about the Resident Evil 2 remake here. This is really fantastic stuff. See what I'm talking about? It's so stupid. Oh my. Can you hear that dialogue, bro? What the hell is up with you? Who wrote this shit? Who performed this trash? This is trash. Total garbage. The writing is garbage. The performances are trash. They got these people off fucking Craigslist. What the hell is up with you? I mean, they are literally homeless people acting in this game. They have no fucking sense of delivery, no sense of... They don't give a shit. They're there for the paycheck. They don't give two shit about video games. They're like, oh, this is some little fucking gig. And it's so sad, and it shows through in the final product. It's like, what the hell is up with you? It's like, who the fuck wrote this shit? This is so trash. Oh my fucking god, bro. Like, is that supposed to be their definition of scary? You shoot the zombie in the head and it doesn't die. Is that like supposed to subvert expectations? I mean, I know people know the reality behind it. You know, they probably dug through the game files and, well, this is the actual reality, Michael. It depends on how much ammo you have, and it depends on your aim accuracy. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is how fucking stupid this shit is, okay? And it's really stupid. It's terrible. This is a bad game. This is a bad game through and through. And I'm telling you. And more importantly, I'm showing you why, okay? You can disagree, you will disagree, and that's fine, okay? But at the end of the day, if you can at least attempt to value this world-class feedback here, to better the future of this franchise, then you're not a real Resident Evil fan.
JC donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Callisto Protocol is our only hope, Michael.
Yeah, and we're going to have to check that out in December. The Callisto Protocol. We're going to have to check that out in December. And hopefully that hits that home run, unlike this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. Let's put the key in the fucking door, and let's move the wheels, and all this scripted shit plays out. It's really fantastic. All this scripted shit plays out. It's amazing. Like, literally, I'm not moving anything. Of course. And now, look at this terrible ass cutscene, bro. This is so bad. Capcom presents. Like, where are we at? Like, fucking New York City? Look at how big the fucking city is, bro. This is like fucking New York City. Like, how is that scary? Oh my god. Oh, this is the absolute worst. We've been already playing this for 14 minutes and I'm just like, fuck me in the ass, you know? But this is the absolute worst because you have the iconic crash site in the original and you have that build up, okay? The iconic crash site in the original. You can see the tanker in flames. This just looks like fucking shit. But that's not the problem. The problem is that in the original game, it escalates, you know? You go to the kendo gun shop. Who are you? What are you doing here? The whole fucking town's infested with zombies. And, you know, the kendo guy, he falls to his demise. They fucking break through the window. You're going through the basketball courts. You're going through the bus to ultimately get to the RPD station, and this is a travesty. I again cannot believe that so many old school OG Resident Evil fans walk away from this experience and say, fuck me, this was amazing. I don't know what game you guys are playing. I'd love to play it. I'd love to experience it, but bro, this is bad. I mean, I can see the RPD station right there. Look at this, right there, the RPD station. It's so fucking bad, bro. It's a block away. There's no build-up. There's no tension. And again, this color scheme is so fucking washed out, bro. Everything looks so washed out in this game. It just does not pop. You know? It just doesn't pop. And I hate the fact that it's like fucking New York City. They got an elevated train system in Raccoon City. Like, what are we doing here? And I know the Resident Evil fans are going to be like, well, you don't really know. You're just a fake Resident Evil fan. It's like, bitch, I know what quality is, okay? And I know what quality is in particular when it comes to Resident Evil, and this is not it. This is really fucking bad. Oh my god, the zombies are just... They're not even on fire, bro. This is fucking terrible. They're not even on fire. In the original, they come out, they're burning. Like, how is this acceptable? How is this acceptable? This is so fucking bad. How is this acceptable? I mean, it looks like absolute shit. Like, there's no color in the fucking picture at all. Oh my god. She was eating another zombie was eating the zombie. There's no blood, there's no gore effects. I can't. I can't. We've already played this for 16 minutes. And it's just like I get it. Like, if it were a Game Pass game, and you wanted me to turn my brain off, sure, I'll fucking experience it through that. But if you're asking 60, 50 bucks, whatever this was when it came out, you're going to have to deliver. Yeah, this is like a 4-hour game. You can rush through it, plow through it. There's so much cut content. I mean, you guys obviously know what this game entails. It's not like this is a brand new fucking game. But it's just like we love to ignore things. We love to gloss over the shortcomings because, well, it's brand new and shiny. It put Resident Evil back on the map for the modern day era. And it's like, well, maybe it did, but was it done in a way that made sense? And the answer is no. The answer is, quite frankly, no. Okay? So we're going to do a little other timeout session here. Okay, we need a break from this trash. So if you guys, well, if you have anything to say, you know how to make it pop up on the screen. But I'll tell you, thank God for the Milky Ways, because we are starving out here tonight. And you know, we're so glad that you can join us here. We're so glad that you can join us here as we dissect this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it's just really a piss-poor remake. It's really a half-assed remake. It's serviceable for normies and fake Resident Evil fans, but anyone that was actually looking for something that was equally on the same level in terms of quality to the original experience, well, you have to keep looking, because this isn't it. Wow. Amazing. Oh, fuck. You know what we're going to do? We're going to call Talking Ben. And we're going to see what Talking Ben has to say about this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. How does that sound? We're going to call Talking Ben, and we're going to see what Ben has to say about this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. Are you guys ready? We're going to call Talking Ben right here and right now.
Ben?
Is Resident Evil 2 Remake a great game?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
Jeffrey Dahmer donated $2 through Super Chat. Glad you're enjoying the chocolates I send you.
There's no way. Jeffrey Dahmer, bro, let's go. Jeffrey Dahmer working hard for his money at that chocolate factory. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that Jeffrey Dahmer coming through. Holy shit. I'll tell you what, these are fantastic chocolates, Jeffrey. Give it up. Great work. Wow. I'm drooling. That's how great these are. Alrighty. We are going to jump back in. If you are for some reason just joining, we are dissecting this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2. And if you like this game, or if you love this game, this probably isn't going to be the show for you. It's probably going to piss you off, and I apologize for that, but we have to give Capcom the crucial feedback for inevitable remakes and future Resident Evil titles down the line. And hopefully they're watching, although they did ban me on Twitter. Nonetheless, let's continue here. We have 16 minutes rather, into this slop, and it's pure torture. Yeah, we are at the opening crash site here, and again, the coloring is just so washed out. It looks so terrible. This is supposed to be that opening iconic, and these zombies over here are just standing there. It's really just the saddest it's ever been. Like, as a tech demo, this would be like, okay, this is a great starting point. But when you have, let's go over here and I'll show you something crazy. When you have textures that look like they're from the, oh my god. Did you guys see that? There's no way, bro. There's absolutely no way, bro. I'm going to put it on the best graphics that we can possibly do. There is absolutely fucking no way. Well, apparently we can't change the presets. What a fantastic game. Just unbelievably amazing. We have it on ultra quality. Texture quality is high, okay? The texture quality is high. And I'm assuming that's what that is. So, it's a 0 out of 10 for me. You know, I just can't. I can't with these bootlickers. I can't, bro. I can't. How can you defend this? How can you sit there and say, wow, I'm blown away, Capcom, maybe for like fucking $5, this game would be worth it, or something on Game Pass? But when you wait so long to remake this thing, and you try and hold out hope for the lazy millennial devs over at Clueless Capcom to do it right, and you get this is not Resident Evil 2. I mean, this is Resident Evil 2 for the TikTok generation. That's what this is. It's Resident Evil 2 for the TikTok generation. Total slop. And watch this right here. Watch this zombie right here. Oh. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. You're looking at a live look at the Resident Evil franchise. It's over. It's burning. Dead. Oh my god. And look, we go down a flight of stairs here. Okay, guys? We go down a flight of stairs, and we're already at the RPD station. I mean, come on, bro. That is trash. And they threw in some graffiti to make it like, oh yeah, remember that graffiti scene in the original Resident Evil 2? Well, here you go, guys. The fuck? And why is... It's just unreal. It's so sad. Someone came in. I think they had so much more going on with this game. And someone came in and said, hey man, it ain't gonna sell. So what they did is they scrapped what they had, probably multiple times, and they just made something real fucking quick. You know? Like, the build-up in the original is so fucking great. You had the great... Where's the music in this shit, bro? Is that even turned on? Like, where is the fucking music? Well, to be fair, it is lowered all the way. I don't know why. But even so, it's like fucking Michael Bay action music, you know? It's dead-ass Michael Bay action music. Let's listen. No wonder why they had an option where you could select the original soundtrack, because they knew that little soundtrack they had there was total shit. You know, it's like, hey, by the way, guys, you know, we have a new score, but it's like one little track, and it sounds like it's not even like... I can't with this game. I really can't. Oh my fucking god. There's no way that looks that fucking bad, bro. Something has to be turned off. There's no fucking way. Dude, we literally just started right over there. We just started right over there. We just started right there. And now we're at the RPD. Like, this is such a terrible, lazy, fucking half-assed setup. It's not even funny. Oh no. Invincible zombies. Invincible zombies. Guys, how do people defend this game? Like, I'm not asking for the game to be fucking perfect, okay? But you're just gonna have to deliver something a little bit more than this trash. And watch this. This is so bad. Watch this. If you're not watching, start watching. He just turned around. Oh my god. Come down the stairs. Come down the stairs. Come down the stairs. Come down the stairs. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. It is so fucking bad. Come down the stairs. Come on. Come down the stairs. Let's get you down these stairs. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I'm done. I'm done. It's time for another Milky Way break. I can't believe it. I can't believe people shield this crap on a daily basis. Especially on V. It's a propaganda board for these fucking corporations to shield their shit, like in a contrarian, in a spiteful way, like, oh yeah, don't buy this, and then people actually go out and buy it because they're like, oh, some troll wants me to fucking, you know. But it's really like fucking Capcom PR going over there and shilling this shit. So fucking sad. Like, look. It just doesn't have many redeeming qualities. It just doesn't have many redeeming qualities. And we're not even in the RPD. We're not even in the RPD station. It's so sad. And a huge shout out to JD for sending over the chocolate. Bro, you are on easy mode. Why do you guys defend this, man? Just admit it. I'm right. You're wrong. Alright, here's another problem. Here's another problem. We open up the gates to the RPD and we turn around. The school bus is gone. You know, everything's kind of blacked out. It's over. These zombies right here, if we had ammo, but these zombies right here are invincible, okay? These zombies are invincible. And they were like, it doesn't matter. That's what they were telling me, it doesn't matter. And it's like, bitch, go play the original game. You can shoot the zombies through the gate just like this, okay? Not the main gate, there's another gate. But you can shoot the zombies through the gate, and guess what happens? They fucking go down. They die. Should have been dead. Should have been dead. You know, and look, I'll say something positive, okay? I'll say something positive again. The way the zombies look, the zombie gore deformation, the physics, okay? You see how his head is like that, okay? And what happened over here? All of the books fell off, the lamp fell off. Those are positive things.
Last name donated £5 through Super Chat. Sweet, like a sugar-coated candy man. Jeffrey Dahmer
It's over. First name, last name coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Coming through really hard and really strong. And I'll tell you what I can do for you. First name, last name. We're going to call Ben. And Ben is a little drunk tonight, unfortunately. But we're going to give Ben a call here. And we're going to see what he has to say about that. And once we can figure out how to open up Ben here, let's give Ben a call. That's what we're talking about, you know? We wanted quality. We were clamoring for quality. Ben, you shut the fuck up. Ben? Let's call Ben. Alex Escobar coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you.
Ben?
Is first name, last name hot?
No.
Ben, you're supposed to follow. Ben, you're supposed to follow the script, okay? Ben, if you deviate from my script one more time, you're done. Yeah, you think it's fucking funny when your ass is working at. Shut the fuck up. When your ass is working at McDonald's, it's gonna be real fucking funny, Ben.
Yes.
Let me ask you this again. And if you deviate from the script, deleted, okay? Is first name, last name hot?
Yes.
There we go, Ben. That's what I like to hear. Ben is finally starting to shape up. You know, he doesn't want to work at McDonald's, okay? And I hire Ben to follow the script. And he was a little drunk here tonight. But he obviously shaped up. Let's continue. Yeah, these are the things that I like. I like the way the zombies look. I like the zombie gore deformation. I like the physics. 3 things, okay? 3 things. The zombies, their appearance, the zombie gore deformation, and the physics, okay? 3 things. But you take those 3 things and you compare them to a handful of shit that just ruins this experience, and it outweighs those 3 positives, okay? Exactly. I made a damn point. Hell yeah, but appreciate a Doom Strange coming through. This guy should be dead, okay? Again, we're getting back to 1 shot in the head, you're dead, okay? That's going to be the name of my game, by the way. 1 shot in the head, you're dead. And it's going to be a great zombie game. It's going to be fantastic. Very simplistic, but meat on the bone, okay? I'm going to call up an engineer that knows C++, Python, and we're going to throw something together within 3 days. It's going to be fantastic, okay? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I know he's not dead. I know he's not dead. Like, you know, that shit's cool. This is cool, okay? Are you guys listening? I'm saying something positive about this, okay? Capcom did a really good job, okay, guys? I'm saying something positive right here. Capcom did a really good job. But he's not dead. He's not dead. He should be dead. Oh my God. Did you hear that Claire voiceover? What the hell? It is the worst thing And again, it sucks because the appearance of the zombies, the zombie gore deformation, the physics, the fucking zombie just bursting through the window like that, and the way it was crumbling, that shit is cool, man. They had something here. They didn't execute it on it fully, and as such, you got a half-assed experience. And you got something that was more reminiscent of something that you would see from a late 2019, whenever this game came out, video game. And it's said, I guess early 2019 is when it came out, but I just don't, I can't.
Jay Plays Casual donated $4.99 through Super Chat. This zombie took 10 shots to die, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just makes no fucking sense. Like, I get it. It's that dynamic difficulty shit. I'm sure there's a real educated answer out there on why the game does what it does. But none of that is exciting or sexy to me. Jay Plays Casual coming through really hard and really strong with the 5. Let's talk to Ben here about something. Let's talk to Ben here. Yeah, and see if we can get his take on this.
Ben?
Hey, Ben.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Is this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2 as good as they say?
Yes.
Shut up, damn it. I'm not done with the question.
Yes.
Is this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2 as good as they say? Ben, I need a fucking answer right now. Is this all-new edition of Resident Evil 2 as good as they say? One more time and you're done. You're playing games with me tonight, and I've already told you, if you want to play games, Ben, I'm gonna fucking delete you, and your ass is gonna be out on the street working at fucking McDonald's. You understand?
Yes.
Ben, is this whole new edition of Resident Evil 2 as good as they say?
Yes.
Burn in hell. I mean, so many of these gamers are brainwashed, it's not even funny. Like, yeah, as a Game Pass title, it ain't too shabby. Okay, but anything outside of that, they can kiss my foot. And what's with these wireless microphones? Now, look, this is nitpicking, I'll admit that. But what's with these wireless microphones? You know, come on. These wireless microphones. I'm not even using a fucking wireless microphone in 2022, you know? Come get the fuck up out of here, Capcom. Jesus Christ. We kind of have to continue watching this. Ooh. Damn. Where's the photo mode? You know what? I might have to change my mind about this game. Whew. My God. Get the blood flowing. Alrighty, now we meet Marvin. Like, what a lame-ass introduction to Marvin. Oh my God. What a lame-ass introduction to Marvin, like, hey, I'm Marvin. What happened to the city? It's infected. Go find some medicine to help me, and then I'll come back. You come back, and I'm gonna be a zombie. Oh my God. They should have already had it, where he is a zombie, but somehow, some way, he either comes back, or he's not a zombie enough to still communicate. Like, you have to subvert expectations smartly. And in the original game, Marvin's like, you know, it's just already over. And you can see that. And this is just so bad. I swear, millennials made this game. Look at this UI. Look how fucking soulless this UI looks. I swear to God, someone put this together in Photoshop within like 3 seconds. You know, you have this like JPEG ping texture filter over this like generic Unity AI UI. Holy shit. And the game's running like shit again. Just makes no sense. Oh my fucking God. This looks like Microsoft Flight Simulator, bro. Look at these textures. Why would you put... Like, let me just ask you guys this, okay? I need some game dev nerds in here. And I understand that memory is a hot, you know, commodity. It's a limited resource. But why would you put these on the table here if you can't even fucking read them? Like whatever they're supposed to be, articles or whatever. Why would you put these even on the table if they look like they're in 1440p resolution? Like I don't understand. I don't understand. Wow, this is running like total trash. Damn. We've been playing this for 32 minutes. And it's just, it just, I don't feel anything while I play it. You asshole. That's what Claire's gonna say when she shoots a zombie. Like, you know. You asshole. It's just so cringe. It's so cringe. Oh my God, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wind it down here tonight. But of course, let's talk to Ben here to see if we can get the final answer on whether or not we should continue. Okay, it's gonna be up to Ben. Okay. It's gonna be up to Ben.
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 Be up to Ben.
We're gonna ask Ben, and we're gonna see if we should continue. Shut the fuck up, I am talking. We're gonna ask Ben, and we're gonna see if we should continue here. Yeah, at this point, absolutely. I am ready. Please, Jeffrey, I'll go up there to Milwaukee. It'll be a fantastic time. Jeffrey Dahmer coming through again. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. We're going to ask Ben if we should continue here or if we should call it. Shut the fuck up.
Ben?
Should we continue the show?
Yes.
I'm going to fire Ben. He does not follow the script. He was supposed to say no. Okay? He was supposed to say no. He refuses to follow the script. We're losing viewers already. I mean, it's just a travesty out here. So sad. Well, we'll continue for a little bit longer here. But not too much longer. Because I'm bored out of my skull playing this shit. She just called the zombie an asshole and now she's like scared, like, oh no. Like, what are we doing, Capcom? What in the fuck are we doing? Oh my god. Yeah, and I'll say it time and time again, the zombie gore deformation, these animations, I think this is all really where the game shines tremendously. I think this is where the game shines tremendously. That's pretty fucking crazy. You know, I agree, Jeffrey Dahmer. I think it very much so belongs in the blue barrel. It's just a total snooze fest. It's total snooze. Alrighty, folks. I think that's enough here for tonight. We are glad that you had some free time to tune in with World Class here tonight to dissect a little bit of this crap. But, yeah, there's nothing more that we could really say outside of those three positives. You know, great zombie gore deformation, the appearances of the zombies, and I forgot the third one, but yeah, it's just, you know, for $5 or something on Game Pass, it's serviceable, but, you know, it is overhyped, it is overrated, and outside of those three things, it sucks. So that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over.